Hello there everyone. I've been playing Elite Dangerous for a little while and I'm still training up and exploring the universe. I think it's a great game so far. I love all the sci-fi genres, games like Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen. I used to be a massive player of EVE Online, but that's a completely different story. So I thought it'd be interesting to do some suggestions for add-ons or functions for this game. These are a few small ideas that I think would make the game a little bit more user-friendly. I hope I've kept it reasonable, nothing too OTT, as I don't want to unload to anyone crazy concepts of spaceships with 10,000 lasers, or moon-sized pirate ships that eat entire stations. Maybe sometime in the future, but not today. I'm covering more suggestions for Elite Dangerous as the game progresses, so here's a few small things to start with. Let's go.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
To start with, I want to talk about the station billboards. If you're starting out or you're just after some quick cash, the billboard's always a good place to find some great opportunities. So if you go into the billboard and have a look around, there's usually something always available. Now, this is what I found a bit frustrating. I might not want to accept this freight mission here because I don't know where it is. For all I know, it could be 12 jumps with a chance of getting attacked on the way. And I've also found that contracts can disappear quite quickly. Either they've been timed out or they've been taken by someone else. I'm not too sure about that, but anyway, while I'm looking at the map, they're always disappearing or reappearing. So, I could come across a good one and then I go look at the map and then I take time looking at the map and then I come back and then it's gone. So I have to start the whole process all over again. So for all of you savvy traders out there, you might not want to accept the mission straight away because it might entail that you have to go ridiculously far with maybe not as great pay. So you'll exit the billboard and you'll switch to the galaxy map. Once in the galaxy map, you'll have a look around to see where it is and then you'll navigate to it to see how many jumps there is and if it goes through dangerous space. Fortunately for me, the destination is only next door, but if you're doing higher levels, then the distances get greater along with the carrier volumes. So using the map is important as you don't want to get locked into a contract that is going to get you into some potentially nasty trouble and you're going to lose your ship along with your cargo and it's going to be thousands of credits. So if you decide to go for it, you lock the destination system, exit the galaxy map, go back into the billboard so you can accept the mission. But instead of having to go out of the billboard to the map and mess around trying to find somewhere, and also going back and forth from the billboard to the galaxy map, could the billboard come with a show on the map toggle? So if I clicked on it, it would take me to the map with the destination system pinpointed already. So there I can plot the system instantly, bang, that's done. I can go back onto the mission details and accept without ever having to have left the page. It would just make the whole process that little less fiddly. Now moving on to the second one, the galaxy map is impressive but the trading data is a bit vague. What are the plans to build off this? Because I think everyone likes the multicoloured arrow systems, but it only gives limited information to the resources being moved. You could really build off this by clicking on the threads, for instance, and that could give you intricate market data, such as the current price of the system, is it going up or is it going down, the volumes that have been in transit, and that will kind of give you a general idea of what's left in that station. Also, which I think is important, is the address of the station it's being traded from, so you can locate the commodities market if the system has multiple stations or you're unfamiliar with that system. I'm sure you could add loads more to the market data as well. Even if you wanted to compare prices, you could keep the data and drag it off to the side, because if you're searching for a good deal, you want to compare prices in the area, so by pinning them and keeping them open to draggable around the screen, you could then click on multiple others and stack them and find the best deal by comparing them to each other. This could be a good planning tool for future trades or just keeping your eye on what interests you in the market. Here's some HE suits, for instance, that are running back from our current system. However, if you traded a lot and wanted to keep an eye on a lot of data, you could end up over cluttering the screen. So to keep them in order, maybe you could pin them to compress them to show the basic trade data that you could scan along. So you have little boxes that you can put in any order around the window. And lastly, a lot of stations go by that symmetrical design in the game. Also, you've got the outposts as well, which are kind of very varied on the landing pads, and you don't really know if it's up, down, to the side as well. It kind of makes docking a little bit difficult because with the symmetrical ones, for instance, I feel like I'm flying around all the time trying to find the entrance to the outposts when I'm docking. It feels like I can't find where I'm docking at, and I'm flying into other people's docking bays and getting warnings and everything. So I thought it'd be interesting if when you're docked on these stations, you could have some kind of an indication on your overview where to dock. My best guess would be to have it on the targeting viewport on the left-hand side of your ship. So when your docking request is accepted, you get it highlighted where you're supposed to enter the station, or you get it highlighted where your docking pattern is. So when your docking request is accepted, the area or the entrance to the station is then highlighted on your viewport. And I think that could help your approach a lot more easier, maybe. And that's about what I have so far. If you found these suggestions good and want to see something like this in the game, thumb it up and tell anyone interested. Sub for more. The more support I can get, the more I can do. And if you're new to my channel, check out my other concept videos. It's based on the zombie survival genre at the moment, but I'll be branching out into sci-fi as well. Games like this one, Star Citizen, and I'll be taking a look back into EVE Online as well. So yeah, guys, Credit Dread signing out, and take care out there, and don't fly into any suns. All the best.